There's a new article in the on TampaBay.com, St. Petersburg Press, about forced abortions by Scientology. Most of those happen here in Riverside County at Gold Base. But what I really want to talk about here is to praise Mr. Stone, really. In Riverside County, where it mattered, as far as this speech is concerned, I'll be speaking to his ghost here. Mr. Stone, you won the Senate election, not just by a landslide, but by an avalanche. 47% versus about 23% to his nearest competitor. Amazing. You won fair and square, and I'm here to praise you. My words do not hold the slightest bit of sarcasm. You won, we lost. I and others have failed big time. It needs to be said, we have failed, and that's how we learn. Scientology is not yet being investigated, and not a single American politician has spoken out. The internet is celebrating when instead we should be waking up from a hangover, realizing how we've messed up. Some people worked really hard at this, but Mr. Stone, you have worked very hard at this, attending hundreds of gatherings to promote your campaign. This, according to this paper here, the Valley Chronicle, the Valley News, Marietta Valley News. I've only protested at 2 of your fundraisers, and nobody else did to my knowledge. There were ample opportunities to oppose you, but we failed. Instead, we were busy gossiping some 2 million posts total on obscure message boards. Not one ex-Scientologist from Riverside has spoken here. You kept working, disregarding criticisms, and ultimately you won. You've always been polite to me and others that spoke at this podium, regardless of the insults you received. I and others have failed to convince the media of the abuses at Gold Base and this board's apparent support of Scientology. The only article covering this topic is the Inland Empire Weekly. I've sent about 70 letters, and it took a lot of work to get this printed. But what worries me is that we can't stop a small, crazy cult that believes DCH flew before the dinosaurs were extinct, that meddles in local politics, that forces abortions on women, and prevents American citizens from voting. How will we in the future oppose a smart, charismatic leader that redefines something like the Tea Party and turns it into fascism? Voter apathy, flaccid protesters, and media pussies are leading us straight into totalitarianism. Thank God for Sarah Palin. We're safe for a few more years. Thank you.
Thank you, Francois.